All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Come on now, let's go!
Set, ready, 8, read.
Check, 59. Let's go, defense.
General West.
Defense. Here we go. He's
Five.
They'll run with a former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they give this time to the tailback. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
But that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike, check, 59.
To throw on 3rd down, Purcell. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Joe Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson taking a shot. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw on second down. Purcell flushed out right. He'll run it. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Purcell. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. Purcell into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Mixon running right, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. It's Mixon on the counter, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. C.J. Uzomah, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. 21-0 our score after 1. Marr now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Operating from the gun. Purcell. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Purcell. This one hauled in by Sample. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be.
You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Mike, check. 59. Squeeze, double.
To throw again, Purcell. And he whips that one incomplete there. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Protein spill.
Mike's 59.
From the gun, Purcell. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Nick Perry, the outside linebacker.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pilot, 64, weak.
And this is complete. It's Allen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check right. Check right. Got it.
Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Let's go. 51. Who that? Tight dog. No, 14.
Now a give, right side. Grant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Look. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Mike 7. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike now.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a...
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Again, it's Mixon. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. Mixon Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Wilson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Purcell. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
From the 41, Wilson. But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Marr on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Next to score, Colts 31, Eagles 13.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Takk McKinley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. To throw is Wilson. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Wilson on third down. Wide open receiver complete. They convert on third with a gain of 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. 14.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 1. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
In your face.
To throw again. Purcell stepping up. He's going to keep it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Purcell. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, Echo.
Check, 59. How you get on the head?
Back to throw. Purcell. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Purcell. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Avery Williamson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it, yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. To throw on 3rd down, Purcell. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Wilson on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 31-yard line.
I got you. I got you.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Colts, they're
Hey, Larry. Hey, I got a dude on my team in this other league. I believe he on my practice squad, but he got 97 speed. He a wide receiver.
I'm in that league.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, he not in my practice squad. I thought he was, cause I never seen him in my lineup.
I
What everybody
realized I
doing?
just threw a pass going out of bounds. That shit was so damn.
Hey, but
dumb.
like, what's the best way to get make this dude better, Larry? Do I need to like start him? He like a 60 overall.
Drop the kids off. What kids?
Gotta take that risk.
All right.
Rico Gafford.
We about to go to the go-to right here.
Is Ben back?
I don't think
Hey,
this
Rich, you
shit
got a
gonna
quarterback,
work.
bro? I gotta get rid of Mason Rudolph off my team. He a racist.
Oh yeah, yes sir. Oh my lord, I'm supposed to score.
He is. I don't care if it's true or not. Hey.
Oh shit, it's Calico. What's up, Calico?
I feel like it's true, man. He looked like a racist. That might be racist, the way I
You
just
talk
said.
business, Calico?
Breeder!
Calico, why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to do this? That's that be getting motherfucking shape.
Hold up, Calico, bro. Give me Crookshank.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Shut
hey.
up.
Hey,
Man, shut
Calico.
up.
Look on my team, bro. Whatever you want for Crookshank.
Boy, you don't got nobody.
Hey, what league
You
is this
don't
in?
got
Hey, don't worry about it, Larry. Hey,
I just whooped your ass. You don't got nobody. Shut
Calico.
up.
Nigga
You
call
got
me Larry.
shit.
Oh, I thought you sounded. Oh, hey, bro. You know I meant to say. I meant to say Ronald. Hey, shut up before I smack you in your
Hey,
face.
Calico, didn't I tell you?
Which
Didn't I
time you
tell
want
you?
me to? Mhm.
No, bro. No.
Hey, Calico, let me get Crookshank.
Nathan Gary, he got a chance to be a superstar. Tyus Bowser got a chance to be a superstar, and I played it.
Whoever you want on my team for Crookshank.
Then I come and get that much.
That wasn't Reek. That's Darius. Raiders.
You don't got nobody.
Charlie got
Whoa, time out.
Whoever you
I
want.
damn hey, tell me. I damn sure don't sound like Darius.
What that's supposed to mean?
Hey, Pat. All right.
Hey, Pat. All right.
Hell no.
On a mission to the world, only 7 a day.
Who's at the top of that jump? What's the name at the top? Dude from Memphis.
Hey, is this in
John
stock
Moran?
league? I just got finished my game. Just go in and
I'm 8 right now, so when I turn,
hey, let me get Jamal Adams one.
I know, but it's just for your birthday pass.
Who you want, bro?
He's 6 months. He's 6 months.
One of them on the stove.
I'm tired of this, man.
Either one, nigga.
Just re-sign Goodwin and re-sign Warner.
I gotta resign this dude, Maurice Hurst. This dude has 97 strength.
Calico.
Don't give no paper to him.
Let's look at this. Oh,
Avonte Maddox and Dallas Goddard for Cruikshank. Or Avonte Maddox for Cruikshank straight up.
hold up, cuz.
Hey, shut up. Shut up.
See you later, pup. The pup will play.
He trying to get closer?
Only 7 a day. That's what I've been telling her.
What
Thousand
team you
times.
got?
If I was on Jupiter and she was
Oh,
on the moon, I
ho,
could
ho,
still
ho.
smell her breath.
Let me think about it.
You can't even be on Jupiter. Yeah, I can if I'm an astronaut. Okay, I'm not an astronaut. Oh, Simon. I gotta do a note. Somebody wants to know.
I don't know, because I was saving Avonte Maddox for another trade. I can't let y'all know about that, though. I gotta be quiet on that one. The only person that know about it is Rick. I ain't let y'all know because y'all niggas like to cut trade.
Damn.
Don't worry about it.
Like 23 though. God
No, you said what, Larry? Bro,
I ain't
don't
even
worry
look
about
at
it.
this last
You'll
nigga.
you'll see week 9 in Stock League.
Let me see. Jeffrey.
Ooh, then what's your name?
I don't play nobody in week 9 Stock League. I got a trade that might happen in week 9 of Stock League. I'm just not gonna let y'all know. This shit just fried me. Both my outside linebackers got a chance of getting hold on. No, Ty Bowser got a chance to go to Star, and Nate Gary got a chance to go to Superstar.
All right, we could. I'll accept that, Calico. Yeah, I'll accept it. I just like need 2 safeties, bro.
Hey, Rick, you want Carl Joseph?
Hold on.
Rick, Carl Joseph.
Who you say that nigga?
To show friendship. Yeah, don't even say it.
Nigga, freak, let me get Cruikshank.
Wow. So you just let go of Cruikshank like that. Dang. Man, so that's how you gonna do it. You ain't even want to think about doing
You
that.
ain't got nobody.
No, I ain't see none of that. I promise you I ain't see none of that.
Hey, Calico.
But
You know this is my second time in Stock League about to miss a damn superstar ability or chance to get superstar ability with Nathan Gary.
Rick, you saw that?
Hey, buddy, get that from up under there. Under that couch, get that can and that trash right there.
Yes, there is.
It's the wipes in the bathroom.
Wipes.
What do you say?
Diapers.
I really got a bye week. You done dumb.
No more.
Yes, it is.
No, you gotta buy more.
You do not need to buy no more. I literally just seen it. You just don't want to go in there because it's dark.
I did go in there. You.
You're a liar, Raven.
I went in there for like 15 seconds. That's all I.
Say, pleasure doing business with you, Calico.
But if you go upstairs and get some diapers,
Alright.
Yeah, Calico. He not going to accept the trade to them, right?
They're literally right there when you
I just accepted it.
Son, this dude sent Khalil Mack to the Vikings?
For what?
I don't know. It just popped up on the little news joint.
One of these niggas about to go at linebacker.
You want James Bradbury one? Sidney Jones for who? Oh, I franchise tagged him too.
I never do the training,
You definitely
bro.
need a corner. Jesus.
Bruh. Yeah, you do.
I be forgetting, bro.
The best way to do it, bro, is to do them joints like a couple weeks and try to get gold, and then All you gotta do is just go to those same ones that you like doing and just sim them. That's what I do.
I be
The ones that you
simming
get.
all of them shits. I've never done that. All I do is sim
Nah,
it.
but if you do it and you get gold, you get more XP for your players. And then when you get gold one time,
Hmm.
when you get gold one time, that's all you gotta do. It'll be gold every time you sim it.
Don't sit like Cardi. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Well, but, hey, both.
Hold him, hold him.
Hey, Pat,
I don't even know
bro,
if
get
you can
back
do
off
that
the
to
mic,
Pat,
bro.
chill
if I can do that
out,
to you.
bro. Chill out.
It might put me over the cap.
Hey, Pat. Just get back off the mic, bro. Hey, you gay. This nigga gay. This nigga gay, bro. You are a sick individual, bro. You need help.
Yeah, that don't put me over the cap limit one. That don't put me over the cap limit if I trade you.
Hey, tell he's slow. Never mind, I don't want him.
The one right there on the stove.
This man, bro. I'm about to mute Pat forever.
Kick that nigga out the party.
Oh, I got a bye week in the stock drink.
Motherfucker. And traded T-shirt.
Did they advance both leagues? The league, the stock, and the.
I don't know.
No, they didn't. When is this drink? That other league advanced at 10 o'clock, Reed.
Alright, shot. Are you trying to make some trades in that thing?
I do need some people. I'm about to go look in here now. I got the Steelers. I mean, I know it's the Steelers, but they are good.
Damn, it's 32 out of 32 in this mother.
Do you want Ben Roethlisberger?
I got Phillip Rivers, son. They both old as dirt.
Hey, Pat, do that again. I'm trying to see
What's wrong
something.
with you, bro?
I was just trying to see something. All right.
Why does he do that? Who taught him to do that?
Hey, that man Devin Bush, Reek in this league is a 97 overall.
Damn.
And he got an enforcer. And TJ Watt a 94 overall.
I got 80 in this course right now. Get off of my... Move. Ew.
You got some cornerbacks, Reek?
Hell yeah, I got 7 cornerbacks.
No. It's not funny. Auntie said no.
you don't do that. You don't look at me. No.
Oh, Desmond King? You want Desmond King though?
Hey, Calico, my
got
trade
Casey
went through,
Hayward for
bro.
you. You trying to give up?
Casey Hayward, he is old, but
My trade went.
what
My
about
trade
Trevor
went through in the
Williams?
other league.
What?
Trevor Williams.
Can't do that, bro. I got Brandon Williams for you. I got Brandon Williams for you.
I'm good. Bro, how does Desmond King's... Why does he only have a 740,000?
He on his rookie draft.
Bro, Casey Hayward, though.
Auntie said stop it. Auntie said stop it.
87.
Dallas.
Hey, yo, defensive backs is like that.
Look.
Dallas, stop. Stop funny. Stop it.
I got a kicker for you too. E96 kick power.
Let Auntie put on your
Hey, I'm about to switch to a owner.
Well, Calico in this league too?
Coach.
If you don't stop it, Auntie's gonna get you.
I'm about to switch.
Huh?
I'm about to switch to a coach in the stock league.
Oh.
Hey, what was I about to say?
Psycho, I'm just kidding. She's just laid up there. Her legs between dad's legs. And she's laying on her stomach. Oh, God. It's weird stuff. I missed you.
Gala, they want the ball.
Darius does not like me, so I'm like, it's really sad, but he really does not like me.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl.
Does not let me put on his pamper. Auntie.
Dallas,
Damn, move. Oh, I gotta go look at the league rules in this league.
no. Put this pamper on.
Nope.
I'm waiting for this league advance so I can see if I got my players in this man league. And after that, I'm with whatever.
I'll play.
Hey. Listen to Mom.
On the video game, Pat, don't talk to me. Just stop talking to me, bro. I said on the video game. All right?
No, Dallas.
Cool.
Dallas. Look at Mom. Look at Mom. You tripping.
No, bro. You have a bad track record. Bro. You have a bad track record, bro.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh, just get your son. He's out here tripping.
Bro, Pat, there's a lot of shit you done said that I don't feel comfortable repeating.
I'm trying to put your pamper on for the past minutes.
Let's see. He really will not stop budging.
Bro, he's still my man's, but he be tripping sometimes, bro.
Dallas be tripping, bro. Dallas, stop.
Yo, what be getting me butt.
Oh, man. Pat, you a faggot?
He just be.
I don't like when he does that. I really don't.
That was not me.
Y'all need to pass around and take sign of that.
That's your teacher?
Yeah. Cause I told her, I was like, I ain't taking that for her. She's like, yeah, I know, I missed you. She's like, will you be able to take that for on Tuesday? Yeah, I will. And I'll be taking the final then.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Rick. In this league, all trades got to be approved.
It's funny.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's not funny. Because.
The trades in the league I just joined gotta be approved too.
Oh, that's what I meant to ask.
I realize I got Nick Chubb now, baby.
Hey, when you switch abilities, do it matter? Like the ability that they give you, like it matters. Like what's your scheme? Bro, that nigga Julio has 97 plus route running.
Sheesh. Hold up. Reek. This joint say you can't use the same play more than 4 times in a half.
Oh, Lord.
Lord.
Oh my
Look
God.
at you. You want your dad? Your dad do
Hold
that
on.
with you.
Oh,
Oh.
dang. Go get something.
I'll go get it. Here, hold him real quick.
Huh? Time out, Larry. Time out. Do I see this correctly?
Hey, this joint says must
Hey,
attempt
Larry.
both inside and outside run plays.
Let me see.
Bro, why? You want niggas to trade you? No. Hey, no. You don't need nobody else.
Larry don't even be putting true clock on when he up.
That nigga is up 73-0.
They gonna kick you out.
Sheesh. Yeah, Rick. Hey, you been reading these joints? Quarterback rollouts. Rollouts are allowed when the play is design rollout. I know. I see. And then he said the pocket breaks down. So like if your quarterback,
you got that nigga over here complaining about your D tackles. So I just decided to look at the game.
Hello?
That's what he said. He said he hates this game. Your D tackles is real loud pushing his center over.
Alright.
I'm glad I got Jason Kelsey.
What are you doing now?
That shit gotta go. We gonna take another L in 2 weeks.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a
Hey, Rick, this is still this nigga that beat you in the other league?
Hey, Larry. The niggas, hold on. This is what was just said. You know all the broken shit. LOL used that shit well. Commissioner said, yikes, 73-0.
You can only fake field goal or fake punt as long as it's 4th and 4 or less anywhere on the field.
Them niggas say you love
and 1 time per game.
Plays, He'd be having problems with Wildcat there.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah.
You just whooped that nigga ass.
Sheesh. Reek. Hey, dawg, this joint OC, bro. This joint says, stat padding. Keep stats as realistic as possible. No throwing deep if up big in 4th quarter. We'll put a cap on stats if it get out of hand.
8 catches, 338, and 5 touchdowns.
If you blatantly abuse this rule, you'll be forced to sit the player up to 3 games, depending on the situation.
Hey, Darius, what league you looking at?
It's another league me and Reek joined.
Yeah.
You can't run up the score.
He out here whooping niggas 73-0.
If up by 28 or more going into the 4th quarter, ask opponent if you can turn the silver clock on. And stick to conservative plays.
Hey, Trey.
Yeah.
Now you in the party. I just wanted to thank you, bro.
I seen the stat.
I told you. That nigga's OC. Hey, Larry, I ran a sweet play on Darius for like a 67-yard touchdown at the end of the first half with Calvin Ridley.
Just nothing there. And the back. Take possession for it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And here in the 4th back, they can pick up the ball in this drop pressure. Just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. And it's crucial in his trip. Aggressive from the be aggressive. I mean, the Raven offense set up the line for this next drive.
Shit.
Hey Larry, that nigga just say he seen what you do on offense, bro. I mean on defense. The Steeler nigga, the nigga that just played Larry. And hey Larry, I dropped pieces too. He said, I just seen some cheese shit he do. His linebackers, he move his linebackers or ends to the outside of the tight end so they come free. Then he was like, I think he flips his defense and moves 2 players every time he do it. He said you move your linebackers or your defensive ends outside of his tight ends so they come free off the play without getting blocked. But then he also said you be throwing people off because you flip your play before you do it.
Wait, what? They trying to say Larry cheat?
In the commissioner chat. We got a commissioner chat. He's still the nigga in the stock league and in the stock league he's commissioner. He ain't anything. That nigga said he do love him some matter. I mean, he said he do love him some YouTube. Nah, the head commissioner said that to him.
That shit more than outplayed.
This nigga said, when you got a 74, 75, and 74 on your starting O-line, got a 70 playing a player that knows the broke shit, you get your ass whooped.
Like, seriously, what is wrong? Like, you're not funny. There's something really wrong. I just be minding my business. Oh,
He must have did something.
Bro, that man trying to get you up out of here, Larry.
Shut up, Larry.
Yeah, they said Calico be nano blitzing.
Nah, Calico suck. Calico be cheating. Calico cheats. Calico cheats. So, I don't know. I ain't even played you yet. I think I play you in like 2 weeks though. Totally.
How many touchdowns he got?
Hey, the beat go off?
Hmm?
The commissioner talking in that.
Ask him if you ready. Nigga, you said that shit like 7:50 something. That ain't almost 2 hours. That's an hour.
God damn, it feel good to do one more project.
Now you gotta say something to him again.
Trey, shut
Sorry
up.
for that. Shit.
What are you doing?
On a break, goddamn it. On a break.
Carson, bro, fight me, bro. What's up, bro?
That nigga said I can't front.
front.
I knew if I knew how to do some of the glitchy shit, I would. LOL. I know how to I know how to on 2K, so that's what I'm best. So I get it.
Shit, tell that nigga run a 2K for some bread.
He sent the picture of your defense. You real live not even doing nothing glitchy. You real live doing a what's the face? You in a 3-4. You got your line spread. And then you show blitz with your linebacker.
Who is Pat talking to?
You did that and you showed blitz with your linebacker, so it looked like you got people lined up outside of receivers and shit.
Pat, who you talking to, Dede?
You still what? Shit, Breezy over there?
Man, he's going crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
When they start to go, like when they start to learn how to grab things. That was as advanced as crap. Like 4 or 6 months old, not even 6 months. He's advanced. Like development is.
Look.
Like, hey, you can't breathe.
Look now.
Stop doing it.
What? He trying to get out. Who you beat? 73-0. Lord. I'll at least score on Larry. Now I'm at least score. Yes, and I'm going to at least score. I'm going to score. Amen. Hey, you said that last time. I only lost by like 20.
Hey, Calico. I got
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You gonna run the same plays. The only thing extra you gonna do is run with Lamar Jackson.
7 out of 8. 7 out of the 8. I mean, 7 out of the 9 players I picked at free agency signed. One of them rejected, and the other one ain't decided yet.
Oh man, this game, they just love Larry, bro. 98 overall. I'm about to get rid of Antonio Brown. Hey, Antonio Brown for Marlon Humphrey. Bro, I'm giving you my best player on my team. Bro, you realize my best player. Who would you give me for Antonio Brown?
It's in the bag.
Say no. I don't know. Send a trade if you really serious about it. No. Hey, Dede.
Yeah.
So if I do that little switching people to somebody's position to change their abilities, will it change his X factor too?
More than likely.
Cause I want to give what's his name different abilities. Antonio Brown. Yeah.
Where the hell is Zach Cunningham? He playing with your team?
Reed, come on, bro. Talk some trades with me. What league you trying to do some trades?
We can trade in that fantasy league.
Which one?
Huh?
Oh, the fantasy jump? The one I got, the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
What team you got?
Ravens.
Go look at my team, see if it's somebody you want.
Hey, Rick.
Can you go fix the paper again in the printer?
I think them niggas probably started their own party.
No.
What are you doing?
He just gave up. He was like, yep, alright.
That too. But nobody even played anything for real. I was doing a walk around. Is it good? Went to Popeyes, McDonald's, and then we went back.
Why? For the fast sleep.
One of y'all phones. You think I got a phone to give you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lana. Walk me through this.
I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do for this, but
Where's Dallas?
You gonna be out there?
Hey, Juan playing the head commissioner right now.
Well, he's still going crazy?
Said what that is?
I said Juan playing the head commissioner right now.
Shut up. You're like a mom.
He's still in here waiting on the commissioner to join.
you can't eat the phone.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
This is not what you do when somebody wants to talk
Yeah.
to you. You don't just eat them. Look, no, they want to say hi. But you want to eat them.
God dang.
What's that for? The Super Bowl?
900. Sheesh. Hey, Pat, pay for my ticket, bro. You know I got you.
Huh?
Bro, what?
What? That's what I was saying, bro. Like, what are y'all even talking about?
Hey, Larry.
Bro, that nigga said, you know I got you. So if he would have said, Pat would have said anything, hey, Derek, just
I
know
can get some
Derek
playoff
got you.
tickets for like 400
This man been asking me to buy him an Uber for I don't know how long, because you know he don't drive.
Really?
That's crazy, bro.
Shit, I'm about to get every single one. Look, every one.
This nigga scared of Juan.
So, I'm putting orders.
Wait. What you doing? No. Dallas,
hung up.
Wait, what the heck? Why did it print like this?
I don't know.
Oh, it was supposed to print double sided.
Some of them didn't. But it's, all of the problems are here though.
Bro, you gotta sit in there and wait. You keep going back out and invite him, it's not gonna do anything. Thank you, Carlton. Let this young ass nigga know something.
Yes, sir. I'll just, I'll sort through it in a second.
What do you mean you don't see an invite?
Oh, the final exam has 20 questions. Okay.
Bro, it's saying to your PlayStation, son. That nigga said, "What the fuck, dude? You don't know how to join?" Oh shit.
Hey, Reek. I mean, Juan, don't let him talk to you like that.
Then say it to him. Damn, stop complaining about that nigga not joining, bitch, and say it to him. Damn, bro.
Hey, this man, Dede about to crazy.